So before we get into this video, I'd really appreciate it if you went down in the description and checked out my social links, including my Twitter, my Discord, and my Twitch channel. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Right, so as you can tell by the title, I believe that I have found the best gun in the game of Modern Warfare. So we're going to go check it out right now. Recently I've been trying different weapons out, and I have found that the AUG, or the AUG, it is an absolute killer weapon with the correct attachments. It can really do damage. So we're gonna get straight into what I'm using on this weapon, and why it fits best. So first of all, we have no muzzle. The main thing for this is a lot of them affect ADS speed, which is not what you want on a submachine gun. So we decided not to go with any of those, and they don't really affect anything apart from maybe like some control and stuff like that. So we didn't bother with any of those at all. We went with the 407mm extended barrel. The reason for this was because it added some accuracy, range, and control, but the main ones, obviously it does down the ADS speed, but it has a lot more pros and cons, being recoil control, bullet velocity, and damage range. So it gives it a lot more damage at range than what it is standard, which is a very big thing for the submachine guns, as obviously being a submachine gun, it's a close range gun, so it does get affected very largely by long distance combat. So if you are using a submachine gun, I definitely recommend using something with some damage range as the attachments, due to it really helping with making it more of a versatile weapon. Then we went with the TAC laser. Again, the reasons for this: aim down sight speed up, aiming stability, and aim walk steadiness. So basically, I'm trying to make this gun as mobile as possible, so you can move around the map very quickly, peek walls, slide, and just get around the map very quickly. You know, it's a submachine gun. At the end of the day, you want to be in people's faces, and as you can see, it does up the mobility, control, and accuracy, and there are no downsides to this apart from obviously being able to see the laser. But I believe it is only when you aim in that they can see the laser. I could be wrong. We didn't go with an optic sight because personally I think that an optic sight, if it has iron sights like the AUG, which are very easily easily usable and very clear to see through, then if you're using a red dot sight, it's kind of a waste of time, and it's a waste of a good attachment that you could be using on any one of these. You know, having a submachine gun, it's very vital that you do use all the damage and the range attachments you can, to give you the best chance of obviously winning the gunfight. So moving on to the stock, the reason that we use the Forge TAC cone was because it gives you mobility and control upgrades here, but the main one was the aim down sight speed. Again, I'm a very fast-paced player, and I like to be up in the faces of the opposition and the enemy, and for it to be for it to give me aim down sight speed, you know, I need to, the most I can, you know, to give me that advantage over maybe the enemies that either aren't using it or are using like an assault rifle or something. So that is why I use that again. The FMJ perk is very obvious. Bullet penetration. It basically just adds a ton of damage on, which is obviously really useful. Being a submachine gun, the damage is generally low. So that is something that you want. You want to put your damage up, you want to put the range up, and you want to put the ADS speed up. They're the three that you want to look at. As I've just explained, you know, range is very important. Damage is very important because they usually have a high rate of fire, so the damage usually starts quite low. So that's why we used FMJ. You could use something else if you wanted, but I feel like it ups the damage to such an extent that you kind of need to use it. And the third one is the 5.56 NATO 30 round mags. And again, damage and range go up. As I've spoken about throughout this whole video, damage and range for an SMG are vital. The damage and range are the ones on here that you want to improve, and then obviously, like I said, the ADS speed is something you want to improve as well, but that's not really an actual category here. But again, damage and range goes up, aiming, recoil control, but that is also like obviously it gets brought down there, but it's brought up by the other things, so it's not so bad. But again, it just pounds the damage and the range on. And that is exactly what you want. Although it takes off, you know, it takes off some control, it takes off some fire rate, and it takes off some accuracy. If you see, it only takes it down a little bit on these two, and a little bit on fire rate, but you don't really tell the difference because we have so many, attachments that give you more damage that the fire rate doesn't really get affected that much. So yeah, that is the best class setup for the AUG or the AUG submachine gun. It's honestly an absolutely incredible gun. It's the only gun I've been using of recent times, and it is probably the only gun I'm going to be using for the near future. But I hope you enjoyed this little class setup, and we're just going to get into a game of free-for-all now, and I'll just showcase the weapon to you. So, I'll catch you then. Right, so we've dropped ourselves into a free-for-all. Try and show you what this gun can do. On this freaking crazy map, dude. I knew there was going to be someone sat up in there. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Oh no. I really want to use my Wilson, but I also don't, because I want to showcase his weapon, what it's for. This gun can win a free-for-all without the help of a Wilson. Okay, I don't know if I got my stuff around in or not. Oh my god, I just picked up someone else's gun, but they're using this gun, so we're gonna get out. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Well, this is the first time I've ever played free-for-all on this map. And it do be kind of crazy, you know. Oh my god. Wow. Dude. That's got to be almost the end, right? I haven't even seen how many. Oh my god. Dude, what is this? Oh my god, dude, what is this? Okay. Dude, if we lose this now... I'm actually going to be triggered if we lose this. Okay. So everyone knows. Let's go, baby. Let's go. See, that's what that gun can do. You just see how quickly it kills people, dude. It wasn't even me. It wasn't even me. That wasn't the play of the game, dude. Guy had like 3 kills. Dude, that is not play of the game. That is not play of the game. I just got play of the game. I just got a triple kill for the last... Oh my god. But anyway, that is the end of the video. I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope I've given you good reason to go and use this gun now, because it is an absolutely incredible gun. It really needs to be used with these attachments I'm using right now. But that is the end of the video for us, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Peace out.